Whoa, Mr. Dude here. Everyone, thank you so much for the engagement in the last video. I love your comments. Some of you have been asking about FOV and whether or not it affects performance on the Switch. So we're going to dive into that. But before we do, I just want to give a quick shout out to our UK viewers. I love the UK. I've been to England, planning to go to Scotland soon, and Ireland, where many of my ancestors are from. We went to Lecoq, we ate at the pubs, we went to Stonehenge and learned all these fun facts. It is older than the pyramids of Giza, and there's a bunch of burial mounds all around it, so go visit it if you haven't. Our methodology for today and how we tested this is we basically took a bunch of different scenes and consistently went from point A to point B in the different scenes across all of the bell curve of the FOVs, and the game crashed, as you can see. And so because of that, we stopped and ended the video. Just kidding, just kidding. We thoroughly tested in cities, landscapes, and above to get a full conclusion for you today. In Anvil, you'll notice that, our frame pacing analysis shows that things are going to be right around 30 FPS. Again, this is an average. So most of the time it's going to be right at 30. You're never going to really notice some of these minor dips into 29. The FOV difference here, it just depends on you. It's very subjective. Do you want to feel like you're closer to objects and things in the game, or a little bit more arm's distance? I'll leave that up to you. And it really is a qualitative measure at that point. Traversing the countryside, I did notice just some kind of perceptible distractions or kind of objects popping in and out. We've discussed this in our previous videos. Maybe they'll patch this, maybe they'll smooth this out. We'll see. Some stuttering exists on PC, as I've seen it as well. But again, this is going to be on them to be able to patch this out. When you traverse Oblivion, you're just going to notice as you approach new cells, things are going to dynamically load in, whether it's bandits, wolves, Oblivion gates. Everything's a little bit different. At least in my testing, it was different every time as I entered a new cell. And I was worried as combat initiated, we'd see dips or anything based off of FOV. But really, at the end of the day, from 70 to 100, nothing really changed. It was extremely consistent across all FOVs. So here's the data in averages for you. Again, this is averages across the 1% and the 0.01% all the way to the consistent ones. And you can see everything is right around 30 FPS across all FOVs. So for you, the viewer, the biggest takeaway is FOV does not affect performance in this game. One thing you will notice though, at a higher FOV, you might see things appear or perceive to move faster. The reality is the player character is moving at exactly the same speed in both of these scenes. It is just something to do with the illusion of the lens itself. You could replicate that in real life using a wide angle lens. So in conclusion, have fun, choose the FOV that you like, and don't worry about performance. Again, I just want to express my appreciation and my gratitude for all of you engaging and sharing your thoughts with me. I want to know where you're at with Oblivion, if you're still playing it, what games you want to see me do next on the Switch 2 or other platforms. I'm happy to do that. And again, as it grows, as the channel grows, as we approach 500, we'll celebrate with doing a giveaway of the Oblivion ingot. Again, I appreciate all of you. Thank you. This is Mr. Dude.